Hello everybody, welcome to the B channel. Today I'm going to talk about what I would do if I was the president of the US. Okay, so if I was the president, the first thing that I would do, and my biggest priority, I would start figuring out a way to pay the national debt. That's the first thing I would do. Okay? Why is it important to pay off the national debt? Because we owe so much money that our money, the value of it is going down and down and down. It's not worth very much, okay? A long time ago, we used to be on something called the gold standard, all right? We had a bunch of gold piled up, and we printed out notes to represent how much gold we had, and that was our currency. And it worked really great, and the reason we did that was because gold was very heavy, and people didn't want to carry it around. If you carry a bunch of gold in your pocket, believe me, your pants aren't going to stay up. Anyways, so we were on the gold standard, and that worked great. Our money was worth a lot of money. You know, back then stuff was a lot cheaper. You could get, you can get stuff a lot cheaper because the money was worth a lot more because it was based off of our gold supply. When they took us off of the gold standard, our money value dropped, and it's been dropping ever since. And our national debt just keeps getting higher and higher. And there's a lot of different reasons for that. One of them being, I think we spend too much money on things that, we shouldn't be spending so much money. For one, we have like the best army in the world. I mean, we got the biggest army and the most advanced weapons and all of that, but yet they keep spending billions of dollars on research and development of new weapons and all this stuff. And it scares me because it makes me wonder, what's going on that we don't know about, that we need all this advanced weaponry and all this stuff. What's going on that we don't know about because we're spending so much money on this stuff? What's the point of it, right? Anyway, so if I was president, I would figure out a way to start paying off that national debt so our money is worth more. That would solve a lot of problems in this world. Out of all the taxes that the government gets from everybody, the national debt could be paid off relatively quickly. We might have to cut a lot of spending here and there, but once we get the debt paid off, our money will be worth a lot more, and we would be in a lot better relationships with other countries because we don't owe so much money. Okay? Another thing I would do as president, I would make it so where your first 2 or your first 4 years of college is paid for, and it doesn't put you in debt. Why would I do that? Well, first, everybody would be educated. Okay, so we would have a smarter country because more people would be in school. And second, there would be less debt. So more people would have more money to go out and buy things and spend money in the economy. Okay? So I think that would be a great idea. But if you want to go to college for more than that, if you want to go, for a higher degree, then okay, yeah, you got to start paying for it because, we can only pay for so much. And then also, I would provide free basic health care. Basic health care is free, okay? If you get sick, you can go to the doctor. You don't have to pay nothing, okay? Now, I know a lot of people would disagree on this, and they say, oh, you know what? That means we're going to have higher taxes and everything else. Well, no, not really, because I'm going to cut spending on other crap that we don't need and start paying off that national debt. So I'll be paying off the national debt, but yet paying for people. I know it's kind of difficult to understand, but with the more healthy people and the educated people, it's going to be a better economy. People will be smarter and more money will be spent elsewise. And the taxes won't get raised, but we will get more in from the taxes because more people are spending more money on things. Okay, I know it's difficult for you guys to understand, and you're gonna argue with me like crazy and probably post crazy comments, but believe me, I would have like the best accountants under me managing this money, like the best accountants. And I wouldn't get people that are corrupt. I wouldn't get crazy people that don't know what they're doing. I would literally find really good people to work with me. And as far as science goes, yes, science will get funded like crazy. Not for military though. I mean, a little bit for military, but not as crazy as it is right now. But science is what makes us evolve, okay? You know, all these smartphones that we have and all this cool stuff that we have, that's because of science, all right? I'm not against religion. You know, I'm a little spiritual myself, but I do believe in science, and we need, you know, more science. Another thing, once the national debt is pretty paid off, you know, things are getting better, more people are getting educated, I would like to talk about space. I think space is a big thing for us. We need to venture into space. If we're going to move on as a species, if we're going to evolve, we need to learn how to colonize space and get up there and start mining asteroids and getting some of that helium-3, you know, so we can have nuclear fusion for energy. And helium-3 is awesome. You know, we'll have fusion energy without radiation, and we'll have newer elements that we can work with as a byproduct of having nuclear fusion. So I think that, you know, would help us evolve and become a better, smarter race. I do believe in aliens, okay? I know they're out there somewhere. There's billions and billions of planets that are probably like ours or similar to ours, and I'm pretty sure somewhere out there's an advanced civilization. And I'm pretty sure somewhere out there's non-advanced civilizations. There's probably dinosaurs on some planets that are out there somewhere, okay? I mean, we don't have any scientific proof. Well, we probably do, but, you know, they're not showing it to you. But anyway, we don't really have any scientific proof or whatever to prove it, but the numbers suggest that it's very possible. And there's probably a lot of life out there. The universe is teeming with life, and we need to get out there and find it and communicate. I'm pretty sure, you know, if there's advanced civilizations, they know a lot more stuff than we do, and, you know, if we could work together, that could make us even better. You know, we could benefit from each other's stuff. But anyway, that's some of the stuff that I would do if I was president. I think, you know, basic health care should be free. You know, your first years of college should be paid for. Because I think it's wrong that people go to school and as soon as they graduate, they're already thousands of dollars in debt and they don't even have a job yet. They don't even have, you know, they're not even making money. They're in debt. It's backwards. They're in debt before they even make money. That's just backwards, isn't it? It needs to be the other way around. You're making money and then you get a little bit of debt, but you have a way to pay it off. That's the problem. Everybody's in debt because our society is doing things a little on the backward side, okay? You should be able to go to school, become smart, you know, be able to get a career or a job in the field that you want to be in and start making money so you can start, you know, you can start paying for stuff. And then if you want to continue your education, then yeah, you gotta get a loan and you gotta start paying for that. I'm not gonna say college is completely free, just the, you know, first couple years, so you can get your foot in the door. And I think that's you know, a good way to go. And basic health care should be free. That way everybody's healthy. But if you want, like, you know, advanced health care and you want to, you want to be able to, you want to do stuff that's not basic, then yeah, you got to pay for that too, So the government's not paying for everything, but hey, they're taking care of us, all right? Because that's what they're supposed to be doing. And that's some of the stuff I would do as president. But my number one priority, pay off this gigantic national debt so that our money could be worth a lot more. Okay? Anyways, if you like my channel, subscribe, leave some comments below and let me know what's your thoughts on this. We need to pay off this national debt. I think basic health care being paid for is awesome. And, your first couple years in college, it's good to get that paid for so we're not all in debt when we graduate. Anyway, leave some comments and subscribe if you like my channel. There's more videos to come. I'll see y'all then. Thanks. Bye.